The Wild will shoot first. They'll start with the captain, Mikko Koivu. Has not gone to his traditional move quite as often this year.
Not in the shootout, but lately he's been using it a lot in the game.
He's been coming with a little more speed. He does again here. Swings wide, forehand, backhand, and missed the net. That's the move we've seen from Koivu so many times over the years.
You could tell that he didn't get what he wanted on that, because normally he elevates it. And right here, it goes off the toe of the stick. When he gets it like he wants to, that's elevated up underneath the bar.
Ryan Getzlaf, first shooter for the Ducks. And he got Dubnyk to go down and beats him. It's 1-0 Ducks in the shootout.
Good move there by Getzlaf. A lot of patience. Kevin, he got the goaltender go down, and that's trouble.
Yeah, he had Dubnyk on the move there, and the patience to wait for the goaltender to make the first move. It's a showdown. Who blinks first? That time Dubnyk did. Ducks lead by 1.
Chris Stewart, 3 for 3 in shootouts this year. He's had some magic. Stopped by Gibson.
I think Gibson knew, or at least went to school on it. Stewart likes to sweep that low and 5-hole and catch the goaltender before he can drop to the ice. Didn't catch him that time, and it was a good shot, but just got it a little bit too high. I think he wanted to get that a little lower and would have had a goal.
Dubnyk needs a save to extend. He faces Raquel. Raquel deflected away by Dubnyk, and the Wild are alive. It'll fall on the shoulders of Zach Parise to extend the shootout.
He scored in his last shootout effort in Columbus. He hasn't scored in breakaways in the game.
Parise to try to extend it. He scores!
Well, he gets Gibson to open up, and when you can do that, you get him to move. You can do this little slide move, 5-hole, and boy, was there a lot of room there.
So now it's Corey Perry, 3 out of 7 this year. Perry can win it for the Ducks. Saved by Dubnyk, and we go on to round 4.
Well, we go sudden death now.
And the Wild will go to Nino Niederreiter. Didn't play much down the stretch in regulation in this game. Niederreiter, first shootout attempt of the year. He scores!
What a move, what a move. He's got the hands that can get it done from in tight. And he pulled that back and ripped it upstairs so quick. He put the brakes on. Watch him change the angle right here. Change the angle, elevate it. Goaltender doesn't have a ton of opportunity in that situation.
Whoa. Kasha, who beat Dubnyk to tie the game late in regulation. Kasha in. He scores, and we go on to round 5.
Well, he came in with so much speed. Dubnyk retreated and then opened up, and that's why he was able to slide it underneath him. A good move here.
Jason Zucker next to shoot for Minnesota. First attempt of the season in the shootout. He goes to the backhand, but missed the net.
Well, he's very good with the backhand, but that one just didn't come off the stick nicely. Didn't require Gibson to really make a save.
Adam Henrique, 1 out of 4 in shootouts. Scored an overtime winner against the Wild earlier this season when he was still with New Jersey. Henrique in, shot it wide. And we go on to round 6.
You could tell Henrique wanted to do something different, but he just ran out of time and space. He came in so quick. He just didn't get the kind of connection he wanted with the puck.
Eric Stahl will try to give the Wild the lead. Stahl against Gibson. Fires the wrist shot high and wide.
In this situation, just wanted to find a spot and catch the goaltender napping a little bit.
Hard to beat Gibson with a shot the way he plays, and he's big in that net, does not commit early.
Second chance for the Ducks to win it. A Fowler goal could end it. Cam Fowler in against Dubnyk, who comes way out to challenge and makes the save.
Wow, just practiced their shootouts in practice the other day. And this one was stopped by Devan Dubnyk. It tried to go 5-hole. They open up a big goaltender like that. They like to go 5-hole.
Ducks have had 3 chances where a goal could have won it. Here comes Granlund. In with speed. Saved by Gibson. And the Ducks will have a 4th match point.
Well, Granlund tried to drag him across the net, but Gibson wouldn't bite. Watch as he pulls it across and shoots it back against the grain and locks the pad down and then didn't know where it was.
Jakob Silfverberg 0 for 4 this season in shootouts. Dubnyk to challenge. Save by Dubnyk. And we play on.
Mom's going to call these guys in for dinner, so they better finish this soon. Right there, tries to go underneath the glove and does not get it to go.
See if Coyle goes to school here and tries a deke rather than a shot. He's got those nifty hands in close.
Charlie Coyle swings wide for Minnesota. Sprawling save by Gibson.
That's old school right there.
Oh boy, that is Kevin Gorgian right there. The old 2-pad stacker. And my goodness, Coyle made a good move, and you see the extended stick that almost forces Coyle to shoot it, and the extended stick in the 2-pad stack, he made Coyle do what he wanted him to.
Another chance for the Ducks to win it. This time it's Montour, saved by Dubnyk.
Well, not really much of a challenge there, as Devan Dubnyk was first of all way out of the net. He's a big goaltender, and Montour shot it up into his body. I mean, that was a save that Devan Dubnyk would love to see in shootout.
5 times the Ducks have had a chance to win with a goal, and Dubnyk stopped them all. Here comes Matt Cullen for Minnesota. Cullen stopped by Gibson, and the Ducks will get another chance to win it.
Well, you see that Gibson's good at laying the pad down, and the Wild have tried that a couple times here where they slide it on the ice, but he's just blocking that pad on the ice and not giving much up.
Derek Grant is the next shooter here for the Ducks. Derek Grant in. Never got a shot away.
He had a good move, though. If he had kept it on his stick, I don't know if Dubnyk could have reached it. He made such a good move that Dubnyk was stuck in the middle of the net. And a backhander would have worked right there. He just couldn't hang on to it.
And it's Jared Spurgeon in round 10 for Minnesota. Spurgeon in, saved by Gibson.
Again, 2 players in a row now fanned on their shots, because again, you drop the goaltender and you can't elevate the puck.
Incredibly, a 7th chance for the Ducks to win it with a goal. And Vermette comes in with speed, now puts on the brakes. Vermette waits, never really got a shot off. And Dubnyk does not blink this time.
Well, the best save to have to make is the one you don't have to make. That one didn't even reach the goaltender.
Matt Dumba has been the magic man in overtime this year for Minnesota with a pair of winners, including one against the Ducks. Now he looks to put the Wild in front of the shootout. First career attempt for Dumba. Saved by Gibson.
Well, when they come in from that angle, he's dropping down, throwing out the paddle, and laying down, and it'd be really required to fire one upstairs and read it. You see the stick extend, all of a sudden you have to shoot it. That's what happened to Coyle. That's what happened to Dumba.
Ritchie to shoot for the Ducks. Scores! And in round 11, the Ducks come out on top in the shootout, and they claim a very important extra point in the standings.
Wild went into the third period with a lead. They played on their heels a little bit too much, but they almost won it in overtime. Had chances in the shootout, but at the end of the day, Ritchie finds the 5-hole on Dubnyk.